Hey guys, so today we are making this granny square. It is cute, it is small and super easy to make. Actually, it takes about 10-15 minutes to make one, so it will be working really well for shawls or blankets, or even making a top out of it. It is super easy. Now what you need for this is kind of double knit yarn. I'm using, it is Serder yarn. It's only, I have a little bit left, and I'm gonna make another one for my shawl in that color. So double knit weight yarn gives you then I would take 3.5mm hook for it. Okay, it's a little bit, double knit takes 3 to 4.5, 5 or 4 to 5 needle usually, but I use the 3.5, so it kind of comes a little bit more of a compact and a little bit heavier in a weight as well. So you will find the pattern below as well, and I will post it also in my blog. So you do the slip knit and you chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you slip stitch up, you slip stitch together, you chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you do, and this as goes as 1 double crochet, you chain another 2 and you make double crochet, okay, into the ring through these 5 chains. You crochet 2, chain 2, and you make another one, another double crochet, and you go on until you have 7 double crochets. Nice. 7. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with this. Okay, then you chain 2 and you slip stitch on a third of the chain. 1, 2, 3, and you chain up here. Okay, now if you see what I did with the thread, I kind of wrapped it around with those double crochets, so it's kind of already waved in, and you can just nip it off in later on. Okay, or you can go around another one if you want to, but I usually nip it off. So now we have the base made. Okay, so we are going into, this is this round here, now we're going to this second round and we're making this. These are clusters, 5 double crochet clusters, and between each of double crochet clusters are 5 chains. So that's what we do now. We chain up 2. Okay, some of you like to chain up 3 and use it as the first double crochet, but because it's a cluster, I don't like to get a full 3 out of it, because I want it to be in like an halfway through and then pull them all through. So what do you do in cluster? You wrap around and you pull through. Yeah, you wrap around, pull through. We have now 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more. Okay, and now you wrap around and you pull it through, and that's your cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, and we're gonna go into another top of another double crochet, and we do it all over again. Okay, one, two, three, 4 and 5, and we pull it together. 2, 3, 4, 5, and you go around until you have 8 clusters, and we do Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you look on top of here, it's like a big chain. That's where you slip stitched in it. Now we're going to this next round up here, okay? So what we do here is we have to kind of go into this chain bits, and it's very important that you have 5 chains. So first of all, we are going to move about 1 up, okay? You chain 1, and we'll do this kind of, you see, it's a bit hard here to kind of go through, but you make 1 single crochet, okay? Now it has to be the third. We have 1, 2, and this is the third chain. You make 1 single crochet here, okay? You chain 1, and you make another one into the same place. So you will actually have a little loop here. You need that loop for the, not the last round, but the round before last, to kind of make that. And then you do another 2 single crochets in it. I usually don't go in my chains if I usually crochet, mainly because it kind of can get a bit kind of a lumpy, but in this case it really helps to frame the square nicely and neatly, and you don't have to look for the third chain there. It kind of stays in put, because if you're going just around it, around the chain chamber, it can start to move and it won't give the great shape. So now above the cluster, you just chain 1 and you move back into the first chain in here, and we'll do 1 single crochet. You move into second chain space. Look, it's difficult. Now this way. Can I get it this way? Yeah, second chain, single crochet, and now we are in the middle, the third one. So you do 1, you chain 1. Yeah, it's just kind of, look, it's just gonna be breaking up that. If anyone has any better tips how to do it, leave me a comment below. So, and you do then, yeah, chain 1, you do another one in the same third chain, and 1. It's all over here now. Don't know what is happening in this. So chain 1, and again we're going back into this one here. 1, Now we are back at the round, okay? So we have a cluster here and we're gonna slip to the very beginning here. So what you do is you do the chain one and then you go, you know where you did the slip stitch here? You actually go in there. Oh, I can't get there. You get in here and you make that single crochet what you missed, and then you slip stitch on top of that. So you kind of close it off. That slip stitch moves at the back of your work a little bit here. You don't even see that, okay? So now we're gonna go into this kind of a last round foundation, kind of a, and because this last round is, last round of this is a single crochet totally, just a round of single crochet to kind of frame the foundation, the one before last, okay? So again, what we do now is we are moving into this space here where the chain one was, in the third chain space. So we are already the chain, like single crochet one, and we're just kind of slip stitch up to there. Down here we are chaining up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? We are making a single crochet above the cluster chain one, okay? Here you go. And we do 1, 2, 3, 4. There is another, you know, this chain one space in here, just in between the two clusters. Here somewhere. Thank you. You're coming out, not? Yeah, here you are. That doesn't look right. It's in here. Yep. And you see above this cluster, we are doing this kind of the corner. We shape the corner. So we do a 1, 2, 3, 4, and we do a triple crochet into this chain one above the cluster. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we are going to do a slip stitch of the 4th. So 1, 2, 3, 4th stitch from the hook. We kind of close it in there so we have a little, the corner nook. And we do another triple crochet and we just pull it through here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 4, back in here with the space, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 into above the cluster. Okay, so again 1, 2, 3, 4 into this chain space here. Now you see we have a nice corner kind of shaping up, and now we're heading to another corner here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 up in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4th, 1, 2, 3, 4th, slip stitch, another triple crochet in the same space, 1, 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4, and we're back in placing these somewhere down here. Nope, it's here. You see, this is kind of the corner shape. Okay, so let's keep going. Now we're back in the beginning. Okay, so we are going to here, we're going to slip stitch, well, actually, yeah, we're going to slip stitch in here. So now we have the hole going around, look, and we're on the last round to kind of frame this square up. What is basically, you are going to go single stitch on each chain space of 4 times, 2, 3, 4. You miss that, you go back into next chain space again, 4. Each of the chain space is 4, and you kind of skip over those the single crochets in here. So now you're getting in a corner. You miss the triple crochet and you go straight into this loop up here. Okay, make it nice and open for you. Yep, that would work. And you do 5 single crochets on each corner loop. So we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, skip that, jump straight into the chain part here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip the single crochet, 1, straight into chain, 2, 3, 4. Again, skip the single, back into the chain, 2, 3, 4. Skip again, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're back in corner. Never mind that, just create straight into this corner loop here. Find the opening. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in that. Skip the triple, straight into chain 1, and you go around like that until you get to the very beginning. Yeah. Sorry, 3 and 4, and now slip stitch in here, close it off, and ta-da! Needs a little tacking, but here you go. We have 2 beautiful Very simple, very easy, and looks immaculate. You can do whatever you want, whatever wool you like. I like the airy feel of it, and I like the flower motifs in the middle. I actually nearly like this one now more than I like this one, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, leave a comment below. I would love to answer them all. Bye.